Welcome to part 2. Welcome to part 2. We're still on Julius Malema. I just want to summarize for you if you're first time here. Julius Malema is talking about high unemployment rate we're experiencing in South Africa, especially for Black people being excluded, right? And we mentioned that we are planning to wake up the land, and we want to see Black people into businesses, like we want to see the products of Black people into shelves, because if we cannot do a product and those who have more power than you, they overcome you, right? You don't have access to put your product into shelves. So like EFF is fighting for that. Again, like it's a thing of like the companies that are owned by Blacks, do they empower? They do empower. So what's happening here? Okay, they do empower the youth, the young kids of this country. Do they help them? Do they employ them? Do these jobs that they need to offer for the Black child in this country? That's what EFF is fighting for. So like us, the only thing we're going to do, we are going to react, we're going to share our opinion. No one is attacked. That's very beautiful. I love to say that to people, to like, feel free, no one is attacked, we're just having a conversation. So yeah, nothing much, let's go.
Which is becoming a killer in South Africa. We must be ashamed that there's a province called Eastern Cape, where the premier of a province that is killing children through poverty wants to become a deputy president. He's tired of killing them provincially. He wants them national now. Wants to slaughter them national through poverty.
Like Eastern Cape, I don't understand. There's no EFF Eastern Cape. There's no, like, Eastern Cape, it's a problem. When are you becoming president? Say we are done waiting, my soul. Always blaming this, no solution. You end my vote, guys. Let's vote this guy and change. Please, let's vote just once. I'm tired of corruption, traffic police. It's normal to give him 200. Seems like no one's talking about it. Power to Malema. EFF is the future. EFF is forever. My president. Power to this Malema. EFF is the future. My president. We tried that police came and arrest us. Without EFF, I'm nothing. These are people. So like, without EFF, man, I'm nothing. My president, why? So like, this is my president forever, no matter what. You always be my president. You understand? I don't know what's happening, but we are moving forward. Good. Excellent. That's why I respect this man, my leadership. You attend the truth. I see. In prison with a big was they respect you for it.
Children are dying in Eastern Cape from hunger. How did we reach here? From hunger. So let everybody take it upon themselves, or it's not going to happen. No child is going to die in this community of mine because of hunger. This business, this government, this municipality must know about this family and tell us what are they going to do to change the situation of this family so that we stop one death. One death of a child from hunger is one but too many. It stops this year. Not for elections. For South Africans who are saying, we've had enough.
We've had enough, Malema. I don't want to, we had enough. You know, like, how is poverty like in this country? You know how much is poverty in this country? You know, like how is poverty in South Africa, and people are suffering, are the rightful owners of this country. Not people who came here, like, you know, like people who just came here during apartheid or after before apartheid, living the best life. It's still the same thing. No, I see the same thing. I see the same thing. There's no difference, man. Maybe for you, but for me, there's no difference. People are still struggling.
We've had enough, and no America is going to dictate to us. We are going to empower people. Even under black empowerment, we are still suffering. Imagine if there is no black empowerment. Will be worse. That's why we will fight any case that seeks to eradicate black empowerment policy. That's why we'll fight any case in court that is trying to remove.
That is DA and EFF plus. I was so mad seeing black people say like, "Hey, we need who this guy Hunevard." I was like, you know, Hunevard, you don't want black empowerment. You don't want that. You want the people to enjoy, even though they benefited during apartheid, even though they got better offers during apartheid than black people, because of during apartheid, black people, they have no rights, right? We have no rights. And people say, like, we want Hunevard. The Hunevard is the best. I was like, come on. You understand where your ancestors coming from. You understand where your ancestors coming from. So you want the Hunevard. Yeah, I was like, you guys love suffering. The only thing I'll tell you about these people, Julius Malema, they love suffering. DA doesn't want BBE, black empowerment. EFF plus doesn't want that. They don't talk about the land. The only thing they talk about is the crime, fixing the crime. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, like fixing the crime. Let's talk about things that's going to change our lives. What's happening here?
The Land Expropriation Act. That's why we'll fight anything that wants to remove Bella Act. We will never allow anything that seeks to reverse the gains of 1994.
Facts. Registration issue federal offer, maybe not appearing. So you sent this to me. Why you send this to?
Not now. So few gains, yet people are determined to reverse them. Reverse them to what? They want to put us in a much more worse situation than we are in now. Islam is led by clowns. They can fight their own battles. We ought to focus on the enemy and say, we've got our resources here, and these resources are going to benefit the people of South Africa.
Facts. 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 So like they want to take everything from us. Body black empowerment, affirmative action. I don't know, maybe they believe we don't deserve them. In their mind, so like black people, they don't deserve affirmative action, black empowerment. They deserve to be workers forever. They don't deserve to run a business. That's Julius Malema is angry. So like we need to fight as a black people. And he said we are going to fight for those Bella Bill those land act to say like we must get our land back. I don't know if I done the right thing here. Yeah, I done the right thing. We are going to fight our land back. And that's what we're supposed to do. That is your right to fight. You don't want to fight, you want to sit there and no. We must fight. We must fight for what belongs to us. That's EFF. It's said to change the life of a black person.
The time is now. There's no any other time.
Fact.
Where everybody will be listening. Why? Because we are going to elections. When we don't go to elections, these people don't listen. So we must use the election year, every election year, to make them what they were supposed to do in the past 5 years.
The election time. And look how people do. So look, people sending hearts, so like, we love Julius Malema. You are indeed, we are working the land. Just what Israel about to be spokesperson is telling about that black farmers are being sabotaged by government officials. Right? I respect the woman that carried this gentleman. He's all we need. Just the man said, like, I respect the woman that carried the child. This man today who don't want to see a black child struggling. This man today who do all he can to be equal, especially in our own country, where like black people are not equal. He do all he can. He do all he can. Julius Malema. Let's support this movement. EFF is my home. So he's not happy with my soul as black person being rich, but says I'm caring for black. I don't know now, Stephanie. I know Jesus never lies. He's definitely God. There's something. I said that. I was like, there's something. There's something he have. You understand? Let's give this guy a chance.
I've never prayed. My brothers who are in the economic film.
I hate those songs in the background too. I don't know, to feel people feel pity for you. That's not what I go for. That's what I don't go for. What is that? What is thing songs?
Very much, Speaker. We must all know that this is unprecedented, and this is not a practice that we want to set for this Parliament. It is going to be your legacy, Speaker, that during your tenure, Parliament could not debate and adopt budget. We are saying to you, you are denying this body an opportunity to be receiving a budget.
There's something special about Malema because he can fight for blacks. There's someone saying that Malema is full of anger, full of in everything he says. We see Malema differently. And we understand people like you, so those things we understand, and we're like, okay, stay away from those people. South Africa budget has nothing to do with this agreement of GNU. Malema is right. You know, people who understand Julius Malema say that it has nothing to do with GNU. Nothing at all. Because of they understand this man, right? Julius Malema always teach the parliament the constitution every time. That's why I was telling people when we watch our parliament, Julius Malema is going to be there and be like, no, you don't do this. No, don't do this, do this. You know, he teach them. He teach them about the constitution of this country. I need to come back and watch this because there is a problem. Julius Malema always teach. Imagine voting MK compared to EFF.
Debate it, accept it, or rejected. You are now subjecting the budget of South Africa to party politics when the budget is supposed to be above party politics. Let the budget be presented here and let Parliament decide that this is the decision that we are taking as Parliament, or whether to accept or not. You cannot come here and say confidently that the parties in the executive are not agreeing. What is that? We don't have parties in the executive. We've got the executive. The executive must come here and present the budget, and this Parliament must decide whether we adopt that budget or not. You are denying the people of South Africa to see what is happening in this government. There is no government. It has collapsed. It has no capacity to present a budget.
Oh, tell them Julius Malema, the next president of South Africa. I know people, they get emotional when I say that. Malema not be a president. Malema not be a president. You tell them Julius Malema, the next president of South Africa. People, every time when I say that, they get too emotional. I was like, you'll be too emotional, you'll come back. I'll be like, you'll be emotional, you will come back. Malema is telling the truth. What happened here? I wanted to clear something. Yeah? People come here and shaking. Let's watch the story.
So many.
Dog. You know, like, we are blessed to have Julius Malema. I see people in Nigeria, in Malawi, in Mozambique. They say, like, I wish I have a president like this. They said by himself to say, I wish I have a president like Julius Malema. And here in South Africa, they don't appreciate him. Here in South Africa, they don't appreciate Julius Malema. You know, like, sometimes to react is tiring, especially like when you do something long. But they say, like, I wish we have Julius Malema in whatever they were saying, because of they love how Julius Malema is running things. They love how Julius Malema is thinking. And they say, like, we wish we have something like this. Like, now when I'm react, I'm going to work out. So I cannot sit there and not work out because of you. I react while I'm doing workouts. You guys came here and say, like, I come here while I'm doing some workouts. Now I'm tired to be abused by you guys. So you must be like this when you react on your own video and talk about the next president of this country, Julius Malema. Yeah, guys. Yeah, guys. Let's watch Julius Malema. The Julius Malema is the future. Should I say Julius Malema is the future, or say EFF is the future? You know, you can tell me which one do you think is the best?
Our black brothers leave school to go and look for food. But in their village where they come from, there are 10 successful black people who can just adopt it and change their lives forever, and say to them, I want nothing. Just go and help the next person.
Dude, to adopt someone, it doesn't mean it doesn't mean you have to take them stay in your house. is to give them job. Look, this guy said, like, let's start with you. Who here? Just Malame took students to make them Pauline. Paulet. So those kids were staying in the shacks because he grew up in the shacks. He built houses. Now that is not expiring. Now, you want to know how much investment have done, go do your own research. Because number one is clear, you're ignorant. That's what I'm getting from you. Number one, we're ignorant. You don't know what Malema have done.
That's all we want. We need to produce caring professionals, not clever blacks who are obsessed with self, but clever blacks who are obsessed with black people and wanting to help black people. So as we celebrate you here, we hope that we are celebrating another black success. And black success doesn't mean individual success. So many of.
Yes, my leader. Yes, my leader. Julius Malem. We must celebrate black success. You know, like people think when Julius Malem is saying, like, you must adopt, you must take the child, they're going to know. It's not like that. It's like you take the child, you guide them, you give the job. And educate them how to run their own business. Is adoption in African spirituality. So there are people who say, like, hey, just whatever. Just whatever, this and this. I was like, you don't know what you're talking about. You can see, leave for example, how many have you adopted Malema? Yourself, you have who help, dog. The good do your research, man. You can't.
I want to see the children of the poor flourishing.
Why you put the music? The music is the problem.
You must be audited, all of you, pimpy tramping. Don't vote for me.
Why people put songs, man? As a rating, there is copyright.
I don't want a xenophobic vote. I love my African people the same way I love.
No, I don't understand why people put things at the back. They put these songs we cannot react on because of copyright. You cannot. You cannot react on this because of copyright. Right? You cannot react because of copyright.
We know that the private sector sits with billions that they don't want to spend. We know that this economy sits with only one kind of a people in this country, the minority, and that's not transforming. What are you going to do to get that to change?
Let's get our own capital. Let's generate our own capital. The white capital has kept liquid cash in the banks and is refusing to invest it back into our economy.
And this guy said we don't need a state-owned bank. We don't even need to nationalize the banks. Instead, we need to decentralize banking, open many small banks where people are, banks that can give out small loans to emerging businesses. That's how stimulate the economy. So this is what he's saying or suggesting. That's like, we don't need this, we need this, we need this, we need this, and we can move forward as a black people. Because of like, someone said like, as a black person, it's hard to get the loan. When you go to banks, it's very hard to get loans. So like when it's hard like that, it becomes so challenging, right? Yeah, there's a lot that we need to focus on, and we need people who are smart, street smart, open-minded, academics, so we can change this country. Long live just Malema, long live. Look, we can write a big English preset by all politicians are rich. They're rich, man. It's a thing of like, it's a thing like those people, they were fighting. Those people, they, like, you know, like to be rich, you need to show up, right? To be well known, you need to show up. So those people, they're showing up, Baba. Those people were showing up. When the world notices you, when the world notices, either for you to grow. But if you are closing yourself, it will be hard for you to be seen, right? So it's not about like showing up. It's not about that. But if you want to hide, I mean, you're going nowhere. You are going nowhere if you want to hide yourself. I didn't play you, right? I played you.
Paris keeper sa ANC or etamo wena o taba ba le di night mega keeper tjao. Let me recruit or come to your home. Or which home? Or the home of the hopeless masses of our people, the home of petrol attendants, the home of security guard, the home of the landless people, the home of the homeless, the only organization that speaks for black people without being ashamed.
Come back to home. If you're watching this video, come back to home. If you're watching this video, you are not subscribe button so that I can stay motivated. Come back to the home of petrol attendants, the home of landless people. Even though you don't have the land, you have nothing. This is the home that you need to come to. This is a home that you need to come to. If you're watching this video, you are landless. You make sure you watch this video. Make sure you watch this video. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you comment. This is US Malema, the organization that speaks for blacks without being ashamed. I'll be like, oh my God. I'll be ashamed, but not EFF. The speech.
But it doesn't mean I hate you.
I got one heart for black people. It doesn't mean I hate white people. So like I have heart for what? Oh, my bad. I don't hate those people. You understand?
I've got one heart for black people. It doesn't mean I hate white people. So please, my declaration of my undying love for black people must never be confused for hatred of white people. It doesn't mean anything of that sort.
My president is back. Say, see, yes, the president of South Africa. I respect. This is the next president. I know, like, people, they be like, Julius Malema will not be a president, but he's the next president of South Africa. I don't know, like, lots of people say, like, Julius Malema will be the next president of this country, blah, 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 those kind of issues. But me, as I'm standing like this, I'm telling you, this guy is the next president of South Africa. Whether you like, whether even in my 13 years old said, my name is paid actor to destroy MK. Why is destroy MK? MK is said to destroy Julius Malema. Even can do that. People, whatever you are saying, people, they will follow their heart. You can come and broad those kind of issues, but people, like people, they can come and follow people they want to follow. They're not going to come here and say, like, you follow Julius Malema, you follow this. People, they can come to follow those people they want to follow. It's not about people say, like, yeah, they hate Julius Malema. Yeah. It's not about that. I understand. People, they can hate you, though. People, if they don't believe you're the one, you're not. You're not. My baby, oh my God.
MK policies are anywhere close to the EFF policies. What is Pan-Africanism about MK and about Zuma? Zuma had all the time to unite black people. And then all of a sudden he wakes up at 82 years and then he thinks he can unite black people. Zuma was in exile, was in the ANC, Natal, national president, deputy president, all of
Fact. What was doing exist? And the Israel say, like, Malema want to destroy MK. What he was doing when he had opportunity to unite black people, right? What he you're doing? This is a good question. He's been in a lot of things. And the question is one, what he was doing, right?
that. He has never said black people must come together. Since when is Zuma wanting to give us a land?
Yeah.
Because we said to Zuma, here are the numbers of the votes of the EFF in parliament, which gives the ANC 2/3 majority. Let's expropriate land without. Rejected the offer of the EFF to expropriate land without compensation. Why would he come now and say, I want to expropriate land?
Why now? Because of EFF said that? And this guy, Malema want to destroy. Why now? Why he was not doing those things? The only thing that I had Malema was land without compensation, economic from your lifetime. But now how can he achieve Dorolo? Pretending to be fighting in the 10 years later, still nothing. How can you fight when he's not into power? How can you fight when he's not into power? Then after that, when they try to arrest him and do all those kind of stuff, you'll be like busy. Julius Malema must be arrested. Yeah. Yeah. You'll be busy in the background. Yeah. But you're not. You don't show up. How?
When did you realize that land can be expropriated? We were beaten up, not only in parliament, in the feast must fall. Kids were arrested into jail. Some of them, their careers were destroyed. Zuma was the president. The ANC Youth League was killed and destroyed under Jacob Zuma. Which unity are they talking about? Jacob Zuma now says, let's collapse the EFF under.
Oh my gosh. This is a good man ever. Thank you, man. Ever. Good man ever. I don't know if I will be able to do this. I want to see. I'm coming. I want to show something. I don't know, like if I'm able to do it. I want to see like I'm able to do this. So let's not make. I didn't answer this guy. Man, let me respond to him.